Hi, I'm Lori with craftroomtime.com, and I'm here to bring you another wonderful video. Please like and subscribe and ring the bell so you get notifications, and here we go. Hi everyone, I'm going to show you how to do uploading in Design Space for different types of files. So if I go to Browse and I find my files that I've saved, so I have a JPEG, a PNG, and an SVG. So a JPEG is a picture, a PNG is a picture with the background removed, and the SVG is a scalable vector graphic that will come in and it will have all the layers in it. So let's just start with the JPEG. If I bring that in, Cricut recognizes it as just a flat file, no layers or anything like that. It can be a simple, moderate, a complex, or a complex. And for most designs, you're going to want to click complex. And what that's going to do, it's going to bring this picture in, hit continue. Now, on this picture, you have a white background. So when you go to Cricut, it's going to see it as a white background. You can remove the background by going to the advanced options and then selecting whatever area you don't want to see in your file. So if you just want to see the pieces of the truck or whatever you want to do, you can do that. Let me bring that back in and show you. I'm going to do this, go here. So if I just want to remove the background, then I'm just going to simply click on the background pieces that I don't want to see. It turns it to a checkered, which means those are not going to come in. So there's just this little piece right here and here that is snow that may cause a problem, but we'll go ahead and continue. Okay, so now you have this, which you can do as a save as a cut image. So some of you, when you say that it's coming in and it looks like a black object, this is what is actually coming in. And what Cricut will do is it'll cut around this shape. So you can do whatever you want on the inside of it. Or you can do it as a print then cut. So you can print it out on your printer and then Cricut will come in and cut all the shapes out around this. So you'll have the image on your paper already printed. So those are the two options, and then you can tag this and then save. So we brought it in as a print then cut, and insert your image, and it's right here. So then when you go to make it, it puts a registration line around your project, which is fine. This is a black line that Cricut, when the little knife goes over, the blade goes over, it finds this with a light and it finds exactly where to start the cut. So it's okay that this black line is here. It won't do anything. When it goes to cut, it will cut right around your image. It's a print then cut. You can change your mirror or anything that you like, and then you'll just continue. And then it's going to want you to send it to the printer first. And so you'll print it to your connected printer, and then it'll ask you and prompt you to cut it. Okay, so let's cancel that. Okay, we're going to cancel that. So that's just a print and cut. Okay, so now let's do the PNG, and I'll show you. We'll upload the PNG. So here's the PNG. We're going to upload that one. And then again, it gives you these three options, and pick complex, continue. And now you see that the background is already taken out. There's nothing else you need to do. The nice thing about this is that little white part is still there. It didn't recognize it as part of the background. So a PNG, if you're doing a print and cut, is always a better option. Okay, so we'll continue. It gives you the same options as to print and then cut, or just save as a cut image, either one. Most of the time you're going to want to print and cut, unless you're doing stickers. Maybe you just want to cut the background. Not really sure. I don't really know I can't think of why you would want to do this one, but let me just continue on, save. And then this is the same thing you're going to see in the next screen. You're going to click it, insert it. It's the same thing, except now you have the white here, so that works good. It's a print then cut. Click make it. Oh, it's too big. Okay, so the PNG just happens to be too big. So when you're cutting that, it has to be a 6 by 25 by 9.25, I believe is the price. So then go ahead and make it, and now it'll cut it. Does the registration lines, it'll tell you to print and then cut, just like we talked about before. So you'll send it to the printer, and then you'll put it on your mat, and then Cricut will cut it. Okay, so let's cancel that. Cancel. And now let's look at bringing in the SVG. So we'll upload and we'll go to the SVG file, which is this one. Now, some computers, depending on how it was saved, might have a Microsoft Edge thing there. It could say SVG. Just if you hover over it, it'll tell you what kind it is. You can always right-click on the object itself, go to Properties, and it'll also tell you what type of file it is. It's an SVG. You can see it there. Okay. Open that up. So now you can see those options aren't there anymore. So now you know that this is coming in as a layered file as an SVG. And these are the types of files you can bring in. Okay, so we'll tag this and save. And then select it and insert it. Okay, so now you see over here you have all these different layers. So you can ungroup it, and you can now start to move the pieces around. It's no longer a flat file. It says cut. It doesn't say print then cut. So it's going to cut all these different pieces out separately. So this is where you'll want to take a look at how you want to cut it all out. You may want to take your words and cut it out, slice it out of the background, or whatever you decide to do. So you can slice it. You see it does it. It's going to do it letter by letter, but you can slice it out. Okay, so that's what the different types of files are, how they act inside of Cricut Design Space, and what you can do with them. So I hope that clarified some confusion about the types of files and what you can do with them once you bring them into Cricut Design Space.